Being in this role, it absolutely has a big impact on the clients. Quite obviously, if you don't do this job well, then clients tend to leave when they don't feel like they're being taken care of and having their voices heard. So being in what we do for a living is communication technologies and helping people to improve that process. This role in general, I would say, is probably the most important from a client standpoint. Being in this role, you absolutely need to have a good first name basis understanding with your client contacts. You have to understand their business. You have to understand the different types of calls that we're taking in ICE. You have to understand the different business units that are using the application. You even have to understand things like their times of day, hours of operations.
Sales is a really important part to the client base because, again, we're kind of that first initial touch point when it comes to the clients. We really want to come with a smiling face and make friends with the people that we meet that eventually become our clients.
We're responsible for bringing value to the customer. We work with the customer, identify their needs, and provide them something that actually makes sense to bring in as ROIs.
My role is quite interesting in that I get to see client requirements change over time and evolve. Everyone's talking about AI right now, but when I started 18 years ago, AI wasn't a mainstream topic. Automation was really the name of the game back then, through very scripted flows. Over the years, it's changed, the roles have changed, but it's quite interesting in the technology and how we kind of interface with clients.
I find it very fulfilling in the sense that I get to work with teams in every aspect of the business, both internally as well as externally. With that process, you get to learn a lot about different industries, the way they operate, what's important to them, and having that visibility and the opportunity to be somewhat of a guiding light in how we develop our applications and bring some benefits to their customer base or consumer base. Working with them was a lot of fun to work with a technical team, business team, and come up with solutions.
To be able to cultivate something from completely brand new and build that client experience and being a part of that from day one all the way through go live. That type of project is absolutely what gets me going.
We are visualizing data and the entire industry is moving towards granular information. I think it's very exciting to see what some of the new topics are that we're moving towards.